High in the mountains where the snow never stops falling, a little bear was only a few days away from home. But on this day, the mountain had a different plan for him. Bruno survived, but the road home had disappeared beneath the snow. Somewhere beyond those distant peaks, home was waiting for him. But now, the journey had become much longer. Bruno remembered his friend Kai. Kindness costs nothing, Kai had once said. But it can change everything. The old trail was gone. If Bruno wanted to make it home, he'd have to find another way. So he did the only thing he knew how to do. He kept moving forward. For now, it was just Bruno, the wind, and the mountains. Even in the middle of nowhere, the mountains still knew how to take his breath away. Thinking about Kai made Bruno smile. Somehow, the cold didn't feel quite so cold anymore. Half buried beneath the snow, an old sign pointed toward a different trail. The longer path would take more time, but Bruno chose the safer road. The canyon swallowed every sound except the wind. Then he heard something else, small, frightened, barely louder than the wind. The sound echoed through the canyon, making it impossible to tell where it was coming from. The cry came again, closer this time. Someone was in trouble. The storm was getting worse, but Bruno couldn't ignore someone who needed help. Tiny paw prints disappeared into a narrow crack between the frozen rocks. There, hidden in the ice, was a tiny lynx cub, trapped, frightened, and all alone. Lynx cub, stay back. Every second mattered. The storm was closing in, and Bruno had a choice to make. Kai's words returned to him. The strongest thing you can do is stop for someone smaller than you. Bruno, I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to help. The ice wasn't going to let go easily. So Bruno worked slowly, warm breath, gentle pause, and endless patience. The little lynx stayed perfectly still. Somehow, he knew Bruno was trying to help. Bruno didn't give up. He just kept going. Lynx cub, I can move it. Lynx cub, thank you, you saved me. Bruno, come on, you don't have to face the mountain alone anymore. And just like that, one traveler became two. The first laugh of the day, and maybe the beginning of a lifelong friendship. Lynx cub, so where are you going? Bruno, home. Lynx cub, I'm looking for my family too. We got separated a few days ago. For a while, neither of them spoke. They didn't need to. The wind was beginning to rise again. The mountain ahead stood silent, as if it were waiting for them. A sudden gust sent them searching for shelter. Bruno, here, you should eat something. Lynx cub. My family always gathered berries like these every winter. Bruno smiled. Kai would have been proud of him. Rested at last, they continued their journey. The snow fell harder, thicker, until the mountains almost disappeared. A narrow ridge stood between them and the other side. Bruno held him steady against the wind. Solid ground. For now, that was enough. Then the storm stopped playing games. White, everywhere, nothing else. Lynx cub. Bruno, Bruno, where are you? Bruno, I'm right here, don't let go. Then, a faint light appeared through the storm. They walked toward the light, as if it were the last warm place left in the world. Bruno became a wall between his friend and the storm. For one terrifying moment, the light disappeared. The little lynx had nothing left. You don't have to be brave alone. I'm staying with you. So Bruno carried him the rest of the way. At last, they found the light. A hidden cave, glowing like it had stolen pieces of the stars. Inside, the storm could no longer reach them. Exhausted, they finally allowed themselves to rest. I was so scared, I didn't think we'd make it. Being brave doesn't mean you're never afraid. It means you keep helping anyway. For a little while, the cave felt like the safest place in the whole world. Outside, the storm had finally run out of strength. For the first time in days, they slept without fear. Morning arrived quietly, wrapped in golden light. The mountain looked different now, peaceful, almost welcoming. Then Bruno saw them, the mountains that had always led him home. Every step felt lighter because hope was walking beside them. For the first time in days, they laughed without looking over their shoulders. Then Bruno saw something he would recognize anywhere. Smoke rising above home. His paws moved faster than his thoughts. Home was finally within reach. The little lynx smiled for Bruno, but quietly wondered where his own family might be. There it was, the place Bruno had dreamed about every single night. Waiting at the entrance were the ones who had never stopped hoping he'd come home. Bruno smiled warmly. Come on, I'd love for you to meet my family. The little lynx smiled, but his heart was still searching for home. Thank you, Bruno, but I still have to find my family. Then go find them and never stop believing. Luca's journey had just begun. Beyond the snowy mountains, his family was waiting. Soon, courage would lead him home. His story continues.